Let us see how to edit lines that have been filtered by a search pattern. Here's the syntax. There's an optional range at the start, followed by command name, which is global or G for short. The command is followed by a search pattern, and optionally, you can provide a command to act upon the lines filtered by this search pattern. Let us see a few examples. If you wanted to delete all lines containing call, then you can use the global command, provide the search pattern, and then use the delete command to delete lines matching the given search pattern. Let us use this input file to illustrate these examples. So the command is G followed by search pattern, and then use the delete command. So these lines should get deleted. Let me undo that. If I don't provide the optional command at the end, the filtered lines will be displayed in the command line area. So you can see the filtered lines here, and let me escape and go back. One thing to note is this delete command behaves similar to the normal mode delete command. So the contents will be saved to the default register. So you should be able to use the contents of those registers, for example, to paste. Let me give a demo. After I delete the lines containing call, if I press P, then the last deleted line should be pasted. And if I use double quote 2 and P, then last but one line which was deleted should be pasted, and so on for all the lines that were deleted. Let me undo. Instead, if I provide a register name after the delete command, then the last deleted line will go to the register A. So now if I use double quote A and P, then the last line will be pasted. I'll undo that and undo again. If I use the black hole register, then none of these lines will be available from the registers afterwards, since the black hole register will ignore all the deletions. Let me undo and go back. If you want to copy, then you can use the copy command. So that is T or CO or copy. Let's see an example. The global command, and I want to match lines that start with hash character. So these two lines, and I want to move them to the top of the file. Sorry, not move, this is copy. So these two lines should be copied to the start of the file. You can see the order. First, this line was copied to the start of the file. Then this line was also copied to the start of the file. So that will be inserted before the first line. I'll undo and go back. Let's see an example with range. Let me highlight all the lines containing call. And let's say I wanted to delete only in these range of lines. So first let me set number. So I can use the range 6, 9. So this is assuming I know the range of lines from where I need to delete lines containing call. So after the range, I can use the command as usual. So you can see lines containing call is highlighted only in this particular range. Let's undo and go back. Let's see an example of using substitution on the filtered lines. First, let me show lines containing orange, and let me show lines containing apple. So I want to replace apple only if orange is also present. So instead of constructing a complicated regular expression, what you can do is first filter the lines containing orange and then apply the substitution command. So let me just change apple to fig. So you can see apple in the lines with orange have been changed to fig. And this line was not changed because this line did not have orange. Let me undo and go back. Next, let us see how to apply a normal mode command on the filtered lines. For example, lines starting with a hash. And I am applying a normal mode command to indent the filtered lines. So these two lines should get indented to the right. Let's undo and go back. So the command you use after the normal keyword will also take into consideration any user-defined mappings. If you don't want user-defined mappings to be considered, you can use an exclamation mark after the keyword. Next, let us see how to invert the lines on which the command has to be applied. So you can either use G and exclamation, or you can use the command V. So this will just invert the selection. So for example, let us highlight all the lines containing A. So if I wanted to do something on all lines that do not have A, I can use V or G exclamation, and let's say I just want to delete them. So you will be left with all the lines containing A. Let me give another example. This time I'll use G exclamation. So I want to delete all lines which do not have hash. So you'll be left with all the lines containing hash. Let's undo and go back. So typically / is used as the delimiter for the search pattern. Instead, you can use any single byte character other than alphabets, \, double quote, or the pipe character. So for example, I can use G followed by percentage and another percentage. So instead of / I'm using percentage as the delimiter, and delete. Undo. Let's go back. For more details about G and V, you can use the help topic : G.